Warren G on Club Shay Shay. Let's check it out.
Government name goes by Dr. Dre. Everybody know him as. What were your first thoughts? How old were you when you guys met?
I think I was about maybe, I had maybe about 11, 12, somewhere around there.
So that means he was what, about 15?
Probably so. He, you know, yeah, but if I was
16?
11, yeah, and I mean, we automatic.
Y'all hit it. Y'all hit it off. Did y'all hit it off? Was there like any?
Nothing. No. They took me in. Just took me right in, and actually, they had me fighting and had me fighting boxing. I used to box like a lot of the neighborhood kids right there in our neighborhood, and so they had me fighting like the guys my age. We would have battle of the blocks,
right?
And then that's what we would, you know, get in the gloves. I used to win a lot of them. You know, my competition was one of my buddies. His name was Stank.
Mm-hmm.
He had hands. They called me Kibbles and Bits back then. Because I was, you know, Kibbles and Bits. Kibbles, get him. And we went from Kibbles to Sir Cool, which actually is the name that's the name that's going to be the title of the new project that I have coming. It's called Sir Cool. And that name was given to me, you know, by you know, between my sisters and Andre and them. I don't know which one of them came up with, but they started.
Okay. The boys had a room. Because did Andre have sisters?
Yeah, Shamika.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously she had her own room. Your mom and father had their room, and then all the boys slept in one room?
Yeah, we slept in one room. It was 2 beds. So I had to sleep in the bed. Either I sleep in the bed with Andre or I sleep in the bed with Tyree. I was young. Or I sleep on the floor. Or one of some, you know, it'd be, you know. So. But Dre was on the move a lot, so he would be coming in super late, you know, because he would be on the move, bouncing back and forth. Hey, we all slept.
You made it work.
Yeah.
How was it having a famous brother? Because fairly early on in his
so Dr. Dre, so now I'm getting this straight. So they stepbrothers. So Dr. Dre, mom married Warren G's dad. Warren G dad already had Warren G, and she already had Dr. Dre and Shamika, which is Dr. Dre's sister. Okay, so it was like a hood Brady Bunch, except for, you know, it wasn't a bunch of kids. It was just 2 kids. It was just 3 kids. Warren G. Oh no, because Dr. Dre had a brother, but he got murdered. Tyree. So it was Tyree, little brother, Dr. Dre, Tyree, and Dr. Dre's sister, and then it was Warren G with his dad. Okay, so it was just one of him. All right.
18,
3 of them. Okay.
Teenage, early 20s, he became Dr. Dre.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool. It was cool. I was in junior high school, and I was just, you know, like I looked up to him so much. I asked him, could I wear his jacket, his World Class Wrecking Crew jacket one time. He let me wear it, and a Swatch watch. And he let me wear that shit. I was the man in school because I had the NW, the purple, not NWA, but the World Class Wrecking Crew, the purple jacket with the little record thing on it. And he had Swatch watches. He let me wear a Swatch watch, and I was the man. Everybody was like, "Damn, he got on a NWA. I mean, a World Class Wrecking Crew jacket." It was amazing, you know, really cool, and everybody was just like, damn, they thought I was famous.
And then, obviously, he joins NWA. It's Easy, it's Dre, it's Cube.
Hit the thumbs up button. We are watching Club Shay Shay. Subscribe to his channel. Want to give credit where credit is due for the video. Let's get back into it.
Ren, with DOC.
Above the Law as well.
Yeah.
Laylaw, Code 187, KMG, and Go Mac. Total Chaos.
Go, man.
When they formed NWA, they told you what the NWA stood for.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any idea they transformed? They're the original gangster rap. They're the OGs. Did you know they were going to become what they became?
I knew it because they was already bubbling in the neighborhood off of just mixtapes. They was bubbling at the Rhodium Swap Meet off of mixtapes, doing mixtapes around the neighborhood with that's actually Boys in the Hood is pretty much like a just a mixtape song that just went circulating, and then it blew up from the Rhodium Swap Meet to the neighborhoods to it turning into a single.
Mm-hmm.
They bubbled before the NWA. They was always just making noise,
right?
Yeah. So I knew they was gonna be something.
You got an opportunity to see it grow from the very beginning. You saw the infancy, you saw the seed stage, and then you see the plant, and you see the finished product.
Yeah.
What was it like being around Easy? What was it like being around Cube? What was it like being around Ren and those other guys?
Crazy. A lot of fun. A lot of shit talking. A lot of beautiful women. A lot of just everything. Just fun. Just and I used to just be the young pup, just around everybody.
Right.
And just like them talking shit and I actually on the For Life album I did the 1-900 to Compton skit, where they had me come in there and act like I was getting arrested in the county jail.
Oh yeah.
And that was really that was a really popular skit on that album. I think I was about maybe like 16, about 17 years old when I did that skit. Yeah,
I remember that skit. Hey man, call me, fucking police officer, man. Man, call my girl. Remember, call my girl. Yeah, I remember that. That was Warren G. I didn't know all these years. I wonder who that was. That was him. He was, yeah. It sounded like a little teenager too. I remember that skit. It was off the Niggas for Life album, and it was a little skit where this dude was being put in jail, and it sounded like a little. He had a little teenage voice, and that was him the whole time. That's crazy. Oh, let's get back into it.
Niggas for like 17 or 18. It was for life. 1-900 to Compton. People probably listen to that now like, that was you? Like, yeah, that was me. And so it was that type of stuff going on. A lot of fun. Just a lot of shit talking. A lot of gangster shit. It was exciting.
You mentioned earlier, and we touched on this briefly about Dre and your music.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think one of the things that he wasn't as supportive as you thought he should have been? Maybe he didn't think you was taking it serious enough, or he didn't think you was as serious as you needed to be, or it wasn't going to go. What do you think the reasons were? Or he felt that, you know what, people gonna say he just got on because of me. Let him go figure it out on his own. Let him blow up. And if he blows up over there, they can't say Dre gave him a handout.
I wanted to be different. He taught me a lot of stuff, but I just wanted to do my music different. I wanted to do more of, because like it was, the music they was doing was like super hardcore.
Yeah.
I wanted to do, I still could do that, but I wanted to do this to where it's a good feel to it, like a feel good, like with some of the records that was on the Chronic, like some of.
You know what? Now that I think about it, now that I'm hearing this from Warren G, I kind of see why Dre kind of played him close. Like he kind of sunned him a little bit. I could kind of understand why. And I think Warren G really don't really want to say what it really is, but I think so. You know, because he don't want bad blood to be between him and his stepbrother, Dr. Dre, which his stepbrother is a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? I think that this is just speculation, but I think Warren G, and I think this might be true. I think Dr. Dre might have played Warren G kind of to the left because Warren G wasn't his real brother. Like, he was kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he met him when he was 14, 15 years old. You damn near grown. You know what I'm saying? And he said that Dre would be gone a lot, you know, a couple of years when he started DJing working with Alonzo and the Wrecking Crew. He would be on tours and be working on albums and stuff. He wasn't the average teenager, you know, at 15, 16, 17 years old when he was staying with his mama. He was out at night making records and running the streets in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Doing shows and performing, you know, DJing skating rings and parties and stuff like that. So, but I really think Dre, and I bet you Warren G probably think this as well. I think the reason why Dre never really gave Warren G any kind of, because he talked about how he couldn't get into like the Super Bowl, like, you know what I'm saying, he had trouble trying to get in backstage. He talked about how when they would do tours, they wouldn't let Warren G come. You know what I'm saying? I think it might be because Dre kind of looked at him like, dude, you're not really my brother. Like, I mean, your dad married my mom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think he loves Warren G. Not saying he don't love him, but like a brother, but I think Drake kind of looked down him like, dude, you just want to get into music because I'm into music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that if Tyree would have lived and Tyree wanted to get into music, I think Dre would have put him before Warren G. Cause that's his blood brother. We got the same mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got the same dad, but we got the same mom. Like, we really are blood. We share our mom's blood. Even if we don't have the same daddy, like, we blood, you know what I'm saying? Even me and my sister, because you know, Shamika, I forgot her name, Shamika. She don't have the same daddy. We got the same mama. You just my brother through marriage. Like, we don't have the same. Like, I don't know that nigga. That's the nigga who just married my mom. You know what I'm saying? And he had a baby with somebody else and had you. So you're not really my blood brother. You know what I'm saying? And then I think he's 15 years old when he met Dre. Dre damn near grown. Like, I don't know this little nigga, like, you know, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just assuming that maybe that's Dre kind of shunned Warren G and didn't really want to help him as much because he kind of felt like maybe like, nigga, you just the nigga just married your dad married my mom, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you had them fighting and stuff. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this dude get hurt. Shit, I don't give a fuck. This ain't my brother. You know, I don't know. I'm just assuming. Like, it could be a lot of animosity with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just assuming. You know. Anyway, let's get back into it, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and play the video.
Those ideas, I brought some of those ideas.
You brought some of those, yeah.
And the ones that I was involved in, it was more like a feel good, or it had a message to it, you know, like the skit, like the D's Nuts. That was a whole, I told Dre, turn the mic on. Went in there, jumped on the phone and called one of my homegirls, just having a normal conversation, and then I ended it with, you know, did what's your name get at you? And she was like, who? These nuts. So I told him we did that right there. Just even like the skit from the Mac.
Right.
You know, that was a record. I bought a whole black exploitation. Well, I went to a company, a record store, and brought a whole, like maybe 2 or 3 crates of a black exploitation movies, and brought all of those back, and we dug through those albums, and we would find skits. We like Dolomite. We used a lot of Dolomite. had pulled that out of there. A lot of the records that was used was pulled out of these crates. Like "Let Me Ride" was it was a dub record that I had bought from it's a store that used to sell like dub records. It used to sell like different samples and stuff like that. So I got that record, and that's where the "Let Me Ride" idea came from. Let me ride. I said, Dre, listen to this shit. And he listened to it. He was like, that shit is dope. And Dre is such a genius and dope producer. He took that shit and put it together outside of the idea that I brought.
Right.
It was like he put it together and made it come to life. You know, and that's a lot of records. You know, I used to push a bunch of ideas to him, and he would take them and do it. You know, Little Ghetto Boy, you know, that was one of the records.
Let me tell you something. Warren G ain't doing too bad here. That's a rose gold Rolex he got on. So that's at least what shit with 10. How much they start? Like 25,000 is the cheapest you can get a Rolex. That's no peanuts. Anyway, y'all go out. You want to go ahead and finish watching this video? Go ahead and finish watching this video on Club Shay Shay. I don't want to use all the man's content, so y'all can go to his YouTube channel and watch the full interview he has with Warren G. And he talking this particular video. He talking about how rich his brother is. That's the part I didn't get to, but y'all can go ahead and check it out on Club Shay Shay. I'm gonna put the link at the bottom so y'all can go ahead and support his channel. Subscribe to my channel too and support my channel, man. Charles on Ezra. Appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all later.